I've seen you trying to call out one of the well well-known guy for a grappling match. How's that going?
He won't acknowledge it. He confronted me about it in a very sour way back
Did
in
he?
December.
Did
He
he?
did behind the scenes. He's like, "What are you doing? And did I bother you? I'm sorry." And the truth behind that is, when I was starting out, I sought him. I said, "Hey, this is who I am." Just like how college kids or kids that are struggling would reach out to me now with email, "Hey, looking for advice."
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to him in person when my first UFC event, and I asked him for his email, or he offered to give me his email. He gave me a fake email address. It wasn't even his. He claims that at that time,
Ew.
and that's what I told him in December when he confronted it. That always left a sour taste in my mouth that this is the type of thing he is. And obviously, we had been very civil, and we're still very civil. I have no beef with him. It's not like, oh, I want to smash him. I'm not Hazmat. I don't want to smash him. But look, my philosophy was this: we're in a sport, right? It's combat sports, and he works for a huge network, and I'm trying to build my own thing here. It's the holiday season. I wanted to do something good for charity. I could find a way with my sponsors to raise $25,000. He could find a way to raise $25,000. This isn't a punching match. This isn't a bloodshed. This is a charity, and I emphasize charity. It is a charity grappling match during holiday time. Raise it for a good cause. Winner gets to pick the charity of their cause. And he's the biggest name at the time. I wouldn't say so anymore, but he was at the time
Look
and
at
has been and has been for years and had been for years. And I thought I would do something good from that nature, but by no means do I want to hurt him. Do I wish him ill will or anything? I'm not in this to make bad for anybody else. I'm here to do the best, to take Schmover, as I call it. So it's been crickets, and he could have nipped it in the butt and still can at any time. And basically by just acknowledging, say, hey, look, I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you. This isn't for me. He could easily say that and take the high ground, but he chooses not to. And that's
that's
why I
interesting.
don't I don't push it. But guys that I'm friends with that are in this sport, like a Henry Cejudo, keep ramming it down my throat, and I have fun with it, and it's all fun and games to me. But like, as you can tell, man, you've talked to me now for what, 45 minutes. I'm not a terrible person. I'm not trying to like throw crap on anybody or whatnot. But I thought it'd be a fun thing, and it was, why not, man? We're in a game where he's an antagonizer. So the second somebody gives him a taste of his own medicine, he curls up into a shell. It is what it is.
I saw a video. It seems like you do some BJJ, right? Like I could tell that I saw you rolling it.
Look, I mean, I'm in shape. I pride myself on being good in fitness and whatnot. But with this pandemic and whatnot, I mean, I'm not someone who's going and putting on a gi and going to the gym and rolling all the different times. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to tap, or I'm willing to tap someone. I don't do it as much as I would like to. I'm certainly going to change in the near future, as I hope, as more gyms and opportunities open up. But a lot of people think I'm this avid, crazy martial artist or whatever. Let them think whatever they want. They could. I'd like to think I could defend myself, but by no means am I going to sit here and start calling myself a brown belt or a black belt or anything like that.
Would you call out any other person for charity? Like, because I saw Luke Thomas also rolling. I'm like, maybe they
Well,
should roll.
Luke Thomas weighs a little bit damn more than me. I couldn't ever get into his type of thing. I mean, I could fluctuate from 165 to 185, no problem. I could do those 20 pounds, but it's a tall task if you're going to ask me to go above that or even below that by any means. 20, I'm giving people a 20-pound range here. I mean, but in terms of why I chose Ariel and why Ariel makes sense, it's like, look, who else is going to be able to raise that type of money? Ever since then, I'm sure fans, oh, Schmo, I'll do this. It's like, that's not going to do anything, man. This isn't, I'm just looking for a fight. No, I'm looking to raise money for a good freaking cause, man. Like, that's what this is about. Like, Mike Tyson isn't going into this fight with Roy Jones Jr., if it happens, to just make money for a payday. There's charity involved with this. Granted, he might have the itch to fight, but look, it's a charity purpose. It's the same thing for me. It's charity driven.